Hey y'all, I'm back with pregnancy number two. So I just wanted to sit here and have a conversation about the pregnancies. So after number two, we got five more to go. Okay, but I just wanted to make sure that this touches somebody. Okay, so wanted to talk to you guys about statistics because y'all not gonna believe this. So here's the truth, okay? Probably the only person in America that has had five children on some form of birth control, okay? And or not, but I found some statistics to before I start telling my story, okay? So according to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, the pill is 99.7% effective with perfect use. This means that less than one out of 100 women who take the pill would become pregnant in 1 year. However, with typical use, the effectiveness of the pill is 91%. Okay, somebody owes me some change. Okay, so I was on the pill and I got pregnant with my second child, my second daughter. And I never knew, I didn't know I was a young mom once again. I never knew that I didn't know that I was pregnant for a while. Actually, here's the story. And I'm going to be candid with you guys and transparent and all that extra. So I was getting ready to get married to my first husband. And I was very slim, small, slim figure. I think I was maybe of size five. Okay. And I felt like I was bloated. And I just kept, some didn't feel right, but I kept doing my crunches, doing my sit ups, weddings coming up. And I remember telling my aunt, I was like, I feel so bloated. I can't even, I hope I can get into my dress because my dress was tailor made. Um, and we got married, had the wedding, had the honeymoon, yada, yada, yada. And hold on. Okay. My phone is tripping, you guys. I mean, my my computer is tripping. What? Ah! I don't know. I might have to make part two. I'm waiting. Okay, it's going slow. Okay, think we're ready. I might have to get off of here and then get back on. Okay, so I have to do it over. And we'll wait. Sorry, you guys, my computer is tripping. Waiting for, okay. Okay, let me see. Okay, I think it's good now. So, where was I at? So we got married, we had the honeymoon, and he had to be deployed out to sea. He was in the military, he's in the Navy, so he had to be deployed out to sea. And I wasn't feeling good or what have you, so I had to go get a checkup anyway. Got the checkup, and they were like, "Bam, you're pregnant." I'm like, "Oh, how? Okay, what happened?" No, and I called him. I was like, "Oh shit, we haven't even the honeymoon ain't even over yet." So I'm gonna have to do it again. My computer sucks. My computer sucks. Okay, I'm gonna try to do this. So I'm like, the honeymoon ain't even over yet, and here we go. This some bullshit. I already got a child. Okay, it's 2 year old, about to be three. It's like wow. Um, so I wait till he called me because it's old school. We're still in the 90s. Um, and like, hey, the doctor said we're pregnant. Like, how? Stop lying. Like, yeah, that's what they said. So I guess we're gonna have a baby. I don't know. I guess it is what it is. So yeah. Oh, okay. I'm almost happy. He happy. Okay. So we move, proceed. This is what I said in the first one. Every single pregnancy is different. You cannot gauge your pregnancies. It's impossible. Nature is nature. Like you have to let the divine work. Every single thing is different, and your body responds completely different to everyone. Somebody out there, the government owe me some money though, for sure. Um, Low estrogen, birth control. I'm trying to tell you. So, not meaning to get off on a tangent or anything, but I we proceed. He has to do a 6 month pack, and so we're stationed. We're in Alameda, California, and he's off, you know, on his tour or what have you, and he's due home in November. Like, oh my gosh, gonna have to get through this. Needless to say, I didn't. In a lot of my pregnancies, I had preeclampsia, and I explained that in my first video what that was. But um, the onset didn't start until um, close enough, like November, end of October, beginning of November. And she came. My due date, well, was I think November 21st, 24th, or something like that. But I had to, I'm like, are you sure the boat is going to make it? Are you sure the boat, I don't want no problems. Da 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 da. I got a phone call. Oh, we'll be pulling in a little late, this, that, and the other. So she was born on November 16th. And the boat came November 15th. The boat pulled in on the 15th. No, it might have been the 14th. But I started having complications. So I'm having contractions, and I'm still gonna go meet the boat because you know we just not gonna do this like this. So I go ahead, and my cousin and I, we go meet the boat, He comes home. I'm really feeling contractions now because at this point they got the ambulance. They knew that I was pregnant, the ombudsmans or what have you. They knew I was pregnant, expecting the baby any day. So they had the ambulance right there, and I had to sit in a designated spot. And yeah, I'm literally having contractions while we're waiting for the boat to pull in. So I go to we he pulls in or what have you, and you know everything is all hunky dory. So I have a doctor's appointment the next day, and she goes ahead and says, "My doctor, gotta love her. I'm gonna go ahead and scrape the inside of your uterus, and we're just gonna go ahead and speed this little thing up because yes, you are in labor, but it's really slow. So we're just going to go ahead and just progress things a little. Let's just go ahead and get the party started, basically. No, we're doing fine. We're walking, we're doing fine. I'm okay. I'm okay. We don't need to speed anything. God, Jesus is going to, somebody out there, the divine, my oversoul, we gonna know when to deliver the baby. We don't need no extra. But oh, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be all right. We're just gonna go ahead and scrape the lining of the uterus. You may experience a little bleeding or what have you. Your water may even break tonight. And then you can just come on into that. She's super excited. She just can't wait to get rid of me. Okay. So I'm like, fine. Okay. I've never had the inside of my uterus scraped in order to cause the speed up the process of the labor situation. So that was quite the experience. I After that got something to eat. I started squatting a little bit, but we went on ahead and walked, and nothing, not a motherfucking thing, nothing. And that was in the morning time, like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning time. I started feeling a little uneasy, but not too much. Came 6 o'clock in the evening, and um, I had gotten calls because, mind you, with my first one, I never got that far. So it's like, yay, I get to have a baby, natural. So my aunties are calling, trying to give me advice. You need to walk. I think I walked 2 miles that day, easy. Malls and everything. And the cramping I'm starting to feel a little bit of cramping, but not, the textbook. My granny's telling me, your water's gonna break. My water never broke. Never broke with any of my pregnancies, in case you guys didn't see my first one. My water, I don't know to this day what that would feel like. And I can still tell you right now that every pregnancy is still different because everyone is still different. So, fast forward, we're 15th, you know, things had gotten progressive because, of course, she scraped my uterus or what have you. And going into the morning of the 16th, I need to get to my granny's house. We got to do something, honey. Get something to eat, and I need to just sit and be, at my granny's because she's gonna know what to do. The doctor, matter of fact, I believe we did go back to the doctor, and she was like, "No, no, you're not ready. You're not ready. I think I might have been at 1, 2. It was nothing after she put me through the scraping of the uterus. That's really supposed to disrupt, the membranes, irritate the membranes a little bit to cause the I'm sorry, to cause the pregnancy to progress, like I said. And she, no, we're gonna, it's nothing, it's nothing. So fine, just let me get my Jack in the Box and let me go to my granny house, okay? So I go to my granny house, lay on the couch, listening to Granny about all of her 9 pregnancies with 10 kids, okay? I'll let you guys figure that out. My daddy's the twin. Um, 9 pregnancies, 10 kids. So I'm starting to feel a little something. I'm irritated now after I've heard all the stories, but she tells me nothing that does any good. Some people say drink castor oil, take a warm bath, have sex, um, walk, and there's several other things to ingest. I can't even remember. Um, I know the drinking of the castor oil. I didn't do that. I've had enough of that in my childhood. I wasn't going to drink any castor oil, any cod liver oil. No. Um, so the evening goes on, and okay, I'm going to sleep. I'm uncomfortable. I don't want to take any Tylenol or anything. So I just go to sleep. Um, I wake up and I feel like life just hit me. My back is hurting. I can't be still. It's hot in the room. My stomach is cramping. So I wake up, Dad, and he's like, ain't nothing going on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I get a little irate. Well, okay. He was already, I explained how you count the contractions. He calls the doctor. Okay, well, let us know when the contractions get to be about 5 minutes apart. Now, let me tell you where I live, okay? 'Cause we're not going to play this. Okay. I live on the Alameda Air Force Base at the time. Now, if you guys are from California, those from California know Alameda Air Force, I'm sorry, not the Air Force Base, the Naval Base. Alameda Naval Base, Alta Bates Hospital. Alameda Naval Base is in Alameda, California. Alta Bates Hospital is in Berkeley, California. So you have to go out of the base, whatever, go through a tunnel, go past downtown Oakland. You got to, it's just a straight shot down Telegraph. However, you gotta get there. That's where our problem came in. So, um, excuse me if you guys hear somebody zooming because it's nosy neighbor. He's just not in the scene. Um, so the doctor's like, wait till they get 5 minutes apart. Okay, so they got 5 minutes apart with me, cussing and, doing a lot of it's hot, it's cold. I can't function. Trying to function, can't function. Nope, nope, nope. You're number 7. Go. So, sorry, you guys. So, I finally, they finally come to 5 minutes apart. Okay, it's time to roll. Cause I don't know the me now, who I am now. No, no, no. Okay, who I am now. I would have left when they were 15 minutes apart. I would not have left like a dummy when the doctor said, "Oh, let me know when they're 5 minutes apart." Don't do that. Don't do that. No, don't do that. I don't recommend that at all. You better go when they're probably like 15 minutes apart. If you want to maybe snack on something, then get you something to snack on. Make sure this is very important. Y'all ready for this? So follow me. I'm going somewhere with this. So they were 5 minutes apart. So we were getting ready to leave because he got the bag and he put the bag in the car. And I am getting in the car and I'm putting my seatbelt on. We're ready to go. Now, you normally, when you have a plan, okay, that they tell you to get a pregnancy plan. Yeah. They tell you to have your plan, okay? If you know you're having a healthy baby, no real concerns as far as a C-section or anything like that. Just have your plan. Um, First stage. So you have a plan. You need a plan. A pregnancy plan is very important, whether the plan goes well or not. You need the plan because in my plan, gas was in my plan. You know, to have the car filled up on full, not on E, on full. Because I know that we got to go from Alameda, California to Berkeley, California. Down one street, Telegraph, which means you got to pass through downtown Oakland. Okay, I don't care what time of the day it is, because if it's at nighttime, people clubbing, people having a good time all during the week. Something's going on. So I get in the car, and like I just said, the my seatbelt's on. I'm ready to go. We're driving. We get through the tunnel. There is a Union 76 on the left-hand side of me. Was it the Union 76? I think it was Union 76. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. Could have been a Chevron, but it doesn't matter. The motherfucker pulled into the gas station. I didn't know that we didn't have no gas because the whole time that he was um, pack on tour, I kept the car full. I didn't realize he didn't go get gas the whole time he's been home. He's fresh from the boat. He barely knows where the hospital is. Barely knows where the hospital is. We're driving and he pulls into the fucking gas station. Don't let that happen. I'm in active labor by now, by the way. Like, what are you doing? What are the hospital? I could barely talk. The hospital is down. You got to keep driving. You got to keep driving. And I need to get some gas. Oh, he was everything other than the child of God. I'm trying to tell you. MFs, all the abbreviations that you could think of right now, that's what it was. I was livid. I'm in pain. I'm like, I feel something going on down there. I'm screaming, I'm hollering at as soon as he gets in the car, I'm popping, punching, I'm doing a lot because I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you gonna stop and get gas? That whole day was just, everybody seemed to be on their own schedule. And that's another thing. Sometimes people gonna act like they on their own schedule, on you and your baby's schedule. You trying to have a child. And they got other stuff going on. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but that's a whole nother story because I just thought about the birth of my goddaughter. So gets in the car. It's like I need a gas. Da 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 da. I don't want to hear it. It doesn't matter to me because something is. I mean, she's pushing down, and I'm like, I'm gonna have the baby in the car. I I thought I was gonna have the baby in the car. Okay. I don't know. I've never been this far in labor. This is my first time. This is the farthest I've ever gone. I mean, just naturally without having IVs and tubes and everything hooked up to me. So we're still driving. And we finally get to Altivates Medical Center. And they immediately give me a wheelchair and take me directly up to a room. No hesitation. I get in the bed. My doctor is out of town. No, she's not out of town. She's not out of town. She was in surgery. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. She was in surgery. So so here comes another doctor that I was familiar with. And I seen him a couple of times, but I didn't know him like that. I didn't know him like that. And he was like, I'm gonna fill in for Doctor Da Da Da. So everything's gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. Okay, my nerves are bad. I don't have any pain medication. I'm still like, is somebody going to check down here? Do something. So he sends in his nurse to check. And I think I'm like 3. I'm like, no, it can't possibly, or 5. Yeah, I'm almost at 5. Barely. It's like 4 and um, yeah, I'm barely like 4. Almost at 4 and 1. But I think, yeah, I was at 4. And they were like, you're gonna be fine. In a short time, you can have some medication to take the edge off, or if you want an epidural. I don't want an epidural. No, I don't. Well, we can go ahead and give you something to take the edge off. Well, okay, maybe I might need a little something to take the edge off because my nerves are bad and it feels like I have to, like, something's going on. I think she's really trying to, like, leave. She got shit to do. She's really trying to, like, I feel her. It was, and I hadn't had that feeling with any other child, but I could physically feel her, you know, she's trying to get her head into place, and she's really actively pushing down. She know what the hell she doing, honey. She already know what she doing, what she came to do, and how she gonna do it. So I'm like, something doesn't feel right. It doesn't. It was weird, and they were like, you're fine. You're gonna be fine. Here comes the Dilaudid. Okay, because I was about to lose it. I'm like, thank. So I can calm down, right? Calm, and I'm almost drifting off the. Um, the contractions are there actively, but I'm okay because we got Dilaudid. Okay, Dilaudid um, is another. I think that they should, you know, it's a form of medication that they will offer you. Just take the edge off it through your IV, and it does. You can still feel like you can. I still felt the contractions or whatever, but it wasn't as bad. It's not going to be like an epidural to where you know they give you the epidural and that's a complete block. The Dilaudid, honey, is just something to barely take the edge off, so you can, you know, like, just take a breather. Just let me regroup so we can go ahead and press through. That's what Dilaudid is. So I vaguely remember my ex-husband and the doctor coming in, and they're having a conversation. Okay. And I'm like, he's tapping on my foot like, she's okay. You're gonna be everything's gonna be okay. Yeah. I can't wait. I'm so excited. She should be here anytime now. I give it till maybe later on this evening, maybe after the game is over. What game? A football game? No, 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 no. You all not about to. And see, I'm guilty of this because I'm I I know we're not gonna go there. But sometimes when you are a medical official and you're in your patient's rooms and they might not be watching TV at all. And or they might be watching something that you want to watch. So they'll stop in and be like, hey, you mind if, they'll mention a show. And when the medical official tends to mention the show, whether it be your doctor or your nurse or physical therapy or whatever, that means that they might want to watch the show. So the football game, he mentions the football game. And here goes Dad. Yeah, I was just looking to see what channel it's gonna be on. Oh, and he said I think channel 2, channel some whatever. Yeah, the Niners and I don't remember who the other team was because baby the Niners won, okay? I don't remember who the other team was, but they was playing on November 16th, okay? The Niners. You can figure it out, Google it. Who was they playing against on November 16th? So the doctor is like, yeah, yeah, the Niners and whoever, they clearly didn't matter to me. I just knew the Niners because, from the Bay. Anyway, they're not my team, but that doesn't matter. So they're up here watching, and I'm full throttle on Dilaudid, okay? At this point, I've reached my peak almost. So I don't really, everything, it's just a cloud to me. And they're talking about the game, and the game is getting good. The doctor, I guess he forgot. Maybe he was off. I don't know, or he didn't have no more patients. But nobody else was getting seen while the game was on. Let me tell you that. So, if you were in Altuve around that time, you was wondering where the doctor was. He was in my room. He was in my room watching the whole damn game. Can y'all believe that shit? He watched the whole goddamn game. Now, here's the cold part about the situation. We're in the first quarter. We're in the second quarter. The doctor is still in there. He goes out, I think to go get some coffee or something. Yeah, luncheon. Comes back to my room. Halftime is on. He leaves out real quick, probably just to go to the bathroom and peek in on, whatever else he got going on, make a phone call, whatever. He comes back. Fourth quarter, oh, something doesn't feel right. And I feel like I have to push fourth quarter of the game. I was like, I think I have to push. I think something's wrong. Something's wrong. Something's really, I'm like, these motherfuckers is watching the game. Oh, okay. And then he turns around and tells me, okay, hon, here I come. Okay, hon, here I come. Like, okay, just a minute. I'm like, no, I said I have to push. Cut it out. I said I have to push. I I was flabbergasted. Okay. probably just as flabbergasted as you are listening to um, this story when you hear it. I just, I could not believe that he said, okay, just, he tapped me on my foot. Here I come. Like, you know, like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But the baby was coming. The baby was coming. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with him? If I could have got up and whooped both their asses, I probably would have. I'm positive. I'm positive. I don't promote violence. I don't. But so I'm at this point, I'm a little irate. Can you go get somebody? Go get somebody. He runs up, nurse. you know, I think we might be ready. Come on, I'm gonna go ahead and check. I need you to come in. He gets his gloves on. He's putting on his gloves and watching the game like this. I am so pissed. I'm so pissed. I could have did it myself. I felt like I did do it myself until the Niners won, and you know they're excited. Okay, look, had his baby, but she was already damn near here. What are you gonna do? I was pushing, and you was watching the damn game. Y'all was watching the game. I'm pushing, and then she come out. Oh yes, he hella juice. Like it's his grandbaby coming out or something. He's hella juice. Everybody's excited. I'm still pissed off that you didn't watch the game during my whole labor. So needless to say, welcome to beautiful fathead baby girl. And there that was probably the easiest birth, but not really. Not really. Um, and I'm trying to think of some things that you guys make sure you have when you're packing your bags. I would make sure I have the garments, the because I still wore those. I explained in my first video how I had wore the control top briefs, and I would get the size smaller than what I was when I delivered. Before I delivered, get a size down. After you've delivered, get a size down. And yeah, you want to drop 3 sizes. So um, that makes everything, you know, it helps to like tighten your abdomen and not be, and nurse that baby, nurse the baby, because that will assist with your belly going down. And we want the belly to go all the way down, okay? So it's very, 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 very important to breastfeed. I cannot stress it enough. Like they're telling the truth when they say that your baby will have less ear infections. Um, it's just so many good. Like I had a few of my children in the wintertime, and that was very important because it boosts their immune system. And the things that you drink, you gotta drink like a lot of juice, a lot of vegetable juices if you can, um, and of course a lot of water. And don't eat no broccoli. Do not eat broccoli. Don't do it. Don't do it. In case you didn't watch the first video, I'll say it. Do not eat broccoli. Okay? Find another vegetable to eat. If the hospital brings you broccoli because they're slow, do not eat the broccoli. Okay? It will give your baby gas tremendously, a hurting gas. Like, don't do it to the baby. Okay? They're very uncomfortable. They don't like it. It hurts them badly. Drink lots of water and do not immerse your vagina in a tub of water. Okay? After you've had the baby, I would not do that. I would not do that. I promise you, I would not do that because of bacteria. But we've had this conversation in the first video. But I feel like there needs to be, I don't know, 18, 17, 19-year-old mother to be, I hope, honey, she watching. Sit in no tub, okay? They may possibly give you a peri-wash. If they don't, ask for one, and you can fill that peri-wash up with a little bit of warm water once you've delivered the baby. I don't recommend. I wouldn't. Just water to clean flesh. You want to go down it because you don't want any type of infections because you're wide open, and yes, you can get them. Yes, yes, quickly. I've never had it, but I know from working in the medical field. So that's why I do. I say that a lot because I've ran across a few mothers that said it right after they had the baby. Yeah, and they were back at the hospital. Yeah. So that's my story for baby number two. Um, Kind of boring, I know, but that's what happened. The most exciting thing I think was, the fact that I had a child on birth control, low estrogen, and the statistics that I've read to you guys. I'm not going to take up much of you guys' time. I hope you guys have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Sunday, and um, I hope you all. I don't. It may not have resonated with everyone. The video prior. About the in regards to the lifestyle. Um, I heard that. I hope that you guys, excuse the background. I hope that you guys were able to listen to it and understand other different perspectives, without being so judgmental. Releasing that judgment and trying to understand that everybody is different. You know. So if you haven't checked out that video, go ahead and check it out. It's with Foxy Red. Hey sis. She did a great job and she was open and transparent, and I love her and appreciate her for that. And we'll have more uncomfortable topics to come. Um, I can't wait for you guys. I have so much I don't want to let the cat out the bag. I'm excited. I don't want to let the cat out the bag, but I got some good stuff. I got some good stuff. It's some uncomfortable things, but let's get uncomfortable and let's have a conversation about it. So I hope you guys have a beautiful Sunday and take care and be blessed. Love you.